The third experiment in design and analysis of algorithms lab is to write a Java program that is going to implement multi-threaded application wherein the first thread generates a random integer number for every 1 second. Second thread computes the square of the number, and then the third thread will compute the cube of the number, and both second and third threads are going to print the square as well as the cube of the number respectively. We have defined a class called as TW3B, wherein we have declared a static integer variable called as random integer. So static integer in the sense the values, if the random integer variable is modified, the value is overwritten in its actual memory location. So then we have a main function. In the main function we have written a sysout statement which is to read 10 random numbers. So then we have created an object of the type mythread1 class. So mythread1 is again a class in the same file. So thread1 is an object of the type mythread1. So calling its constructor, it creates an object, and for the first time we make a call to thread1 dot start. So threads are nothing but the lightweight processes. In order to achieve faster execution, a program is divided into several threads that can run simultaneously. So how are threads implemented? There are two ways in which the threads can be implemented. The first one is you can either extend a class called as thread, or you can implement an runnable interface. So here we have defined a class called as mythread1, which is extending a class called as thread, wherein we have declared a variable called as I, which is set to 1. Every thread class has a function called as run. So mythread1 class is overwriting the method run. So in this run we have try catch block. In case if something goes wrong with the statements written in the try block, an exception is thrown which is caught by the catch block. So we have created an object called as E, which is of the type interrupted execution. So in the try block we have written a while loop wherein I starts from 1 and runs till 10. It means that we are trying to generate 10 random numbers. So within the while block you have an object called as random, which is of the type class random. So we are trying to assign the random number that is being generated to the variable random integer that we had declared in the class tw3b. So therefore line number 30 does the needful by assigning whatever is the random number generated to the variable random integer by tw3b dot random integer is equal to random dot next int. So once the random integer is generated, system dot out dot println statement prints the random number, and then we make a call to the thread 2. Therefore thread 2 is implemented in the class mythread2. So we create an instance of it by making a call to dynamic memory allocation operator new followed by the name of the class is mythread2 dot start. When the start method is called, it means that the control jumps to mythread2 class. Mythread2 also extends the thread class. So in mythread2 class the start method jumps to the method run. So in the run method we are trying to display the square of the random number. So we already know that the random number is available to us in the static integer variable random integer. So we access it by making use of the class there tw3b dot random integer into tw3 dot random integer. So once this line is printed, the control gets back to line number 33, wherein you are going to create one more thread. This thread is of the type mythread3 class. So mythread3 dot start, the control now again jumps to the third thread class. So line number 50 is mythread3 class, which also extends the thread class. So whenever a start method is called, the control jumps to its respective run method. So in the run method, we have one statement which tries to print the cube of the random number. So cube of the random number is found by multiplying random integer with itself thrice. So once the cube of the random number is displayed, the control jumps back to the while loop here. So the threads sleep for 1000 milliseconds, and after it the next random number is generated and its cube is printed, and the while loop shall continue to operate until I becomes equal to 10. So this is how the program is going to work. So let us see what happens when we try to run this program. So you can notice here the first random number generated is 2, its square is 4, its cube is 8. Second random number generated is 8, its cube is 512, its square is 64, and so on. It continues for all the 10 random numbers that are being generated.